Saturday morning and you wake up in Volusia County, you've got 3 completely different lifestyles you could live, all within 15 minutes of each other. Lifestyle number 1, grab a cup of coffee and you walk through a real downtown filled with local shops, weekend markets, and historic buildings. Lifestyle number 2, load up the car, hop on I-4, and you're on your way to Orlando for work or Daytona Beach for the weekend without paying the Orlando prices. Lifestyle number 3, you're standing on a boardwalk watching manatees glide through crystal clear water. After that, you might grab your fishing pole or launch a kayak onto the St. Johns River before lunch. Those 3 lifestyles are DeLand, Deltona, and Orange City. Let's talk about what it actually feels like to live in each one. If we haven't met, I'm Brian Diaz, a local real estate agent here in Central Florida. I make videos like this to help you figure out where you'll actually be happy living, not just where a house looks good online. DeLand feels like a place you move to when you want a real sense of community. It's not just a city where people live, it's a city where people go. Downtown is the big personality here. You've got Athens Theater, a restored historic theater that dates back to the 1920s and still anchors the downtown events and entertainment today. Stetson University is another major piece of why DeLand feels different. It brings a college town energy, speakers, sports, arts, and a steady flow of people who keep local businesses alive year-round. Visit Florida even highlights DeLand's walkable history and its connection to Stetson. When it comes to housing, DeLand doesn't feel cookie cutter. You can find a 1920s bungalow just blocks from downtown with a wide front porch and original wood floors. You'll see established neighborhoods shaded by mature oak trees where the lots are a little deeper and the homes have personality. And then just a few minutes away, you've got newer construction with open floor plans, higher ceilings, and modern finishes for buyers who want something more move-in ready. It's one of the few places in West Volusia where historic charm and new construction truly coexist without feeling disconnected. DeLand is usually the best fit for someone who wants character, lots of local events, and a lifestyle where you can be involved, not just drive through. City number 2, Deltona. Deltona is often misunderstood. On the surface, people see it as a commuter city, and yes, the location is one of its biggest strengths. You're right along the I-4 corridor, which means that Sanford, Lake Mary, and North Orlando are within reach to work, while Daytona Beach is an easy weekend escape. But Deltona is much more than just a launch point. It's one of the largest cities in Volusia County by population, and because of that, it has its own rhythm. You've got a strong neighborhood culture here. Many homes sit on solid-sized lots. You'll see canals, retention ponds, and lakes woven together throughout the city. It's not unusual to find water views without having to pay for true waterfront pricing. There's also a real outdoor component people really don't talk about enough. Lake Monroe sits on the west side and it connects into the St. Johns River. Boating, fishing, kayaking, and even sunset walks along the shoreline are part of everyday life for some residents. The Spring to Spring Trail runs nearby, connecting cyclists and runners throughout West Volusia. And while Deltona doesn't have a historic downtown like DeLand, it does have everyday convenience built in. Grocery stores, gyms, schools, parks, and medical facilities weave directly into the residential pockets. It's functional in a way that makes daily life simple. From a housing standpoint, this is often where buyers realize that their budget stretches further. You'll typically find more square footage for the price compared to Seminole County or just across the bridge. That makes Deltona especially attractive for first-time buyers, growing families, or anybody relocating who wants breathing room. The vibe here is suburban independence. You're not moving to Deltona for nightlife. You're moving here because you want space, accessibility, and a city that allows you to move and get on with life. So, Deltona tends to be the best fit for someone who wants affordability, access to major highways, proximity to water and trails, and a residential environment that feels established and stable. Last up is Orange City. Orange City has a quiet confidence to it. It doesn't try to compete with DeLand's historic downtown or Deltona's size. Instead, it leans into simplicity, convenience, and nature in a way that feels intentional. This is a city that you can run errands in 10 minutes, know your neighbors, and still be 5 minutes from one of Florida's most iconic natural springs. Blue Springs State Park is a defining feature here. During manatee season, hundreds of manatees gather in the spring run, and residents can literally make that part of their weekly routine. Kayaking in warmer months, walking trails year-round. It's not a vacation activity, it's right in your backyard. Orange City also has a strong sense of stability. You'll see established neighborhoods with mature landscaping, well-maintained homes, and a noticeable retiree presence, especially in and around 55+ communities. But it's not exclusively for retirement-focused individuals. There are also younger families who are drawn to the manageable size of the city and the convenience factor. Healthcare access is another understated strength. You're close to Advent Health, Fish Memorial, and a cluster of medical offices, which adds peace of mind for many of its residents. From a housing perspective, Orange City offers a mix. You'll find older ranch-style homes with solid bones, some newer construction tucked away into smaller communities, and properties that often feel more private than their price point would suggest. It's not flashy, but it's functional and it's comfortable. The lifestyle here is calm, but not isolated. You're minutes from DeLand's downtown if you want events and restaurants. You're minutes from I-4 if you need to commute. You're close to Deltona for additional retail. Orange City quietly sits in the middle of everything without feeling busy. If DeLand is personality and Deltona is practicality, Orange City is balance. It's usually the right fit for someone who values convenience, proximity to nature, healthcare access, and a pace of life that feels steady without feeling sleepy. So here's the real question. When you picture your next Saturday morning, which one felt more natural to you? Was it walking through a downtown with character and history? Was it having the flexibility to commute easily and still be close to the water? Or was it living minutes from a natural spring where manatees are part of your normal routine? Drop the city name in the comments and tell me why it stood out to you. I read every single one, and I'll point you toward the specific neighborhoods that include the zip code that match your budget and your lifestyle. And if you're thinking about making a move in Central Florida, reach out directly. My job isn't just to help you buy a home, it's to help you choose the right place to build your life. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.